So I just want to do a quick little video on I guess healing is the topic of conversation. Um so I had an incident happen back in April, right before my birthday, which I don't talk about. I haven't really talked about. I don't care to talk about. But I had an incident where somebody tried to end my life in my own home. So it was somebody that I invited into my home. They came into my home. We were chilling. An argument ensued, and they really tried to take me out. Like, they tried to stab me to death with my own chef knife that was from my kitchen. That was by far the only and the craziest thing that has happened to me. And yeah, so I had this canvas right here. Let me see, let me do this. I have this canvas, and all these spots that are now covered up, they initially had blood spatter was on my canvas because this person really tried to stab me to death. Like, thankfully, clearly I'm alive, I'm well, but they tried to take me out, like, to the point that there was blood spattered. I did file a police report only because I had to, because I was screaming bloody murder in my house, and people called the cops, obviously. I think I actually hit my, thank God for Apple Watches, because if you click 3 times, if you didn't know, if you click 3 times, it calls 911. And that's really what saved my life, because this man was on top of me with my own kitchen knife. Mind you, this was somebody that I had invited over to work on music. They were a rapper from New York, and I love New York. I love an East Coast vibe. East Coast niggas have not been what I needed them to be. And yeah, I remember he was on top of me with the knife like this, and I knew my only chance was to grab the knife. I said, if I can grab the knife and roll over, like, and put the blade under my body, I won't die. That's literally what went through my head. And that's such a crazy thought to have. And I didn't even realize how traumatic the event was when it happened, because, so it happened, the event happened, police come, he's obviously gone at this point. He took my knife, he took and hid because, and it's so crazy to me, because I think he thought that he murdered me, or he was trying to murder me, one or the other, because he took the weapon. He took my knife, my kitchen knife, my chef knife, and it's never to be found again, because he basically, in my mind, it's like if you commit a murder, you definitely want to hide the weapon, right? Like, if you kill somebody, hide the weapon. If there's no weapon, it's not the same as no face, no case, but it's like, no murder weapon, it's going to be very hard to, figure it out. So he took the knife, but he was coming down on me with the knife on top of me, and I grabbed it, and I don't know how, but I only got sliced on my hands. I don't even think I still have scars. But I literally grabbed the blade of the knife. I said, fuck this nigga, I'm not dying today. Are you kidding me? After all the fuck shit I've been through, I'm not dying today. Took the knife and I rolled over on it and just screamed. I just remember screaming. And it wasn't as much summertime as it is now, because now I have an AC, so my windows are closed, but my windows were all open. My screen door was open. So I just screamed. And, police came, and obviously I'm alive, jugular not cut, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't even really want to tell that story, because that has so much in itself, that story. But this canvas that I've had has been blood spattered, and I've cleaned out pretty much everything that's happened since that incident. But this I haven't physically cleared out because I'm like, this is new canvas is expensive. And this is like a new piece of canvas. I was like, I'm not about to fucking throw it away because of the blood spatter, because that's still a piece of canvas that I could use. So, you know, tonight's the first night I'm like painting on it, and to me, I just can't help it. Like, for some reason, to me, it just feels like this is about to be the beginning of a very beautiful painting. And painting is something that I do therapeutically, so I think it's going to be very good for me to actually sit here. And I love that I've already painted over, because there was literal blood spatter on this canvas. Like, blood from the night that somebody tried to unalive me in my own home. Somebody that I invited into my own home, which is the most fucked up part, because then nobody, like, I don't want to say nobody believes you, but like, it's like, well, you invited him over, so I invited somebody over because I thought we was finna make a song. I thought we was finna do something like that. I didn't think you was gonna try to kill me, bro. I didn't realize you were fucking crazy. And it's so much more. Again, I gotta do my own story time about that, but it's very lovely right now to have the moment to sit here and paint over it, because I've been staring at this for months, and I did not want to throw away the canvas because that's a waste of a canvas to me, but it's so good to have something painted over the trauma that happened that night. And it's so much other trauma in my life I gotta figure out. I'm not even gonna be stressed because it is what it is. It's gonna happen how it's gonna happen. Ninjas is gonna be ninjas, but it's so beautiful, and I'm just like really grateful to finally be painting over it. You know, I don't know, I feel like these are giving like leaves to me. Like, it was giving, the first color that I picked was orange. Was it orange? Orange, yeah. No, it was yellow. Excuse me, it was yellow. First color I picked was yellow, and that's a goddess color, so I love that. And then I wanted to go in with the orange and the red and kind of like give it some dimension. So we'll see. You know, I'm gonna see what happens as far as everything else, and you know, I'm gonna definitely keep y'all updated. But I just wanted you to know that this is the don't mind my home. My home is my home. Exactly. Just that. A lot of y'all can't say you have your own home, but anyways. Yeah, I don't know. That's just something I want to share. I think my last update was about my management contract. So let's go ahead and fuck that manager. He's a piece of shit. I'm gonna have to do a whole nother video on what happened with that, but Diana Simone is still on the rise. I'm definitely still gonna be on your Hot 100. Just wait for it. It's coming. I'm doing more than your SoundCloud rapper is doing, boyfriend is doing, so